Stepping up, he'll try and run. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's second down.
60 or.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 27-yard line.
7. Ready?
Now this time he'll look to throw. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Marcus Davenport. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. And now he'll tuck it and run. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a third down. Here's McSorley now, third and long. Flush to his right. He may try and run. And he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
Got it. Ready. 50. Plant. Check. Block 54. Block 54. Hey. Let's go.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper. Now, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Here we go. 90 Wolf. 80 weapons.
Shit. He's checking.
Go.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the gun, it's Breeze. And now look at him go. 30, 10, and the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. Yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski
different
was an
things for
interception.
different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a three-syllable word. You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
53. Hey, 2. 56 at the mic. Hey, easy. Here we go.
Mike 56.
Now Breeze to try again after the pick 6. There he goes left side. And the Raiders are in Touchdown. Short throw, pick six right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points seeded.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 17 there and a New Orleans first down.
And that was a nice, strong run by the guy they call the field general.
21. Hey, Charlie.
Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4.
Hey, easy.
Oh, yeah. And here we go.
12.
Here we go again. 54.
Here we go.
Now this time, Breeze will throw. Again has it complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Ted Ginn, 48 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. This will be fielded at the 6. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. Let's see what they do here this go around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
You know, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings them up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Carr. They'll roll him out right. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. On first down, Carr. Flushed out right. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Carr to throw again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. It's a gain of 5, and it's a 2nd down. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. To throw, it's Carr. It's caught. Jones. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 18.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, and that was a nice job of improvising, but it's not normal. Usually when the screen pass is taken away, you're talking just throw the ball at the ground at the feet of the receiver so that you don't get it intercepted and just start over.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Cameron Batson there to make the grab. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This is taken at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, check 24. Check 24. Hey, seam 6. Seam 6. 56. Mike, 56. Look at me. Zipper.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
5-8. 5-8. Switch. Hey, kill.
On first down, Breeze. This is complete to Michael Thomas. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Now Breeze. That'll be complete to Cook. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 35. Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Hey, easy. 56. Check 56.
2 minutes even on the clock in the first half of Super Bowl 54. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Breeze now on first down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked by Darryl Worley. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Carr, the ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. You think you're going into halftime with a good-sized lead. Not so fast. That pick 6 really changes the complexion. Probably also changes the halftime speech.
No doubt about it. Instead of going in relaxed, you're probably a little more uptight right now. Probably a little bit angry. Let's see if they can get their focus back.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3.
They do a double team, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman, and they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. To throw is Breeze. He gets it to Thomas. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
I'm here. Let's break it down, fellas. Break it down. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, easy. Check right 54. Right 54.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to tear you up. Don't get nervous.
Hey, easy.
Breeze now to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down.
Let's go. Let's go.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Carr. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. Darren Waller, the intended receiver.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Let's bring it. Let's go, let's bring it.
Rock it.
Watch out.
Look, squeeze. Yo, go.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. And a short 3-yard pickup gets him up to the 15. So we've reached halftime here in the 2020 Super Bowl, Super Bowl 54. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. The never-tedious halftime show behind us, and now it's back to football as we get going again in Super Bowl 54. This will be taken about the 12. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Throwing now is Carr. He's got his man. It's Williams. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. His second catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down. Carr going to throw.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. On second down, Muhammad. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run with Muhammad. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense get a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Carr. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. They make a good bit of that yardage back as they're set up in much better shape now for 2nd and goal. They'll run it with Jacobs. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. One more time with Jacobs. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
All I know, partners, that with every play call that came in, there was a little discussion about, hey, we can seal this bad boy. We can really put ourselves in a great spot to take total control, and yet they find a way to cough it up.
Yeah, the 2-score game opportunity eludes them, and now a chance for the other side to come back here.
Yeah, that means defense has to go out there and make some plays themselves. So we call sudden change. Let's see if the defense is mentally ready to take care of it.
On 2nd and 9, Breeze. Thomas has got it, complete. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards.
Hey, exit.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Breeze. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Breeze now 11 of 15 through the air. Here's first and 10.
Hey, echo. I got you. Hey, easy.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Again, it's Breeze. And Thomas has it. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 19. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Well, there's times when you see these catches that are made, and we just know the guys playing it are really wishing for college rules. Only need that one foot down instead of two. It's awfully difficult on the sideline, isn't it?
Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. 3rd and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. Breeze going to throw. Gets this one to Hill. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. Breeze going to go on 4th down. Cook's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Jared Cook there to make the grab. And once again, the Saints are back out in front. Lutz with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This will be taken about the 12.
Let's go, first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time. Fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a tester, that's for sure, because to be that close and come away with no points is really disappointing, not just for the guys on offense, for the defensive players, too, who thought, hey, we're going to put some points up and have a little momentum going. They've got to find a way to just get it out of their minds, let it go,
short-term memory,
and move on to the next series.
They go again with Muhammad. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with 3rd down coming up.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
We're good. Hey, 734. Hey, Delta.
Carr looking to throw on 3rd and 2. It's complete to Jones. His 2nd catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Watch the screen. Max 50, Max. Kill.
On first down, Carr. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Throwing on first down is Carr, and he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Alex Anzalone showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go.
Here's Carr. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 8.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. To throw, it's Carr. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
All right, work with me, partner. This is a classic understatement. Their execution has been very poor. Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble. Winning football? We're not seeing it right now.
A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here we go.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
A loss of 1 brings up 2nd and 11 at the 41-yard line.
Mike's 56. Mike's 56.
53.
On 2nd and 11 now. Breeze. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Carr now to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by DJ Swearinger. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Tackles.
Hey, easy.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. It's caught. Smith. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Waiting. Here we go. Hey, Charlie.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike. Here we go. Mike's 50.
Here we go.
Mike's 54. Let's go, D.
We're good.
Now Breeze throwing on 2nd down. And this is Cook with a grab. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
We're good. Hey. Hey, team 6. 54. Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some.
He don't want it.
Breeze now on first down. And is it a touchdown? No signal. No, they say incomplete. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. And now it's second down.
21. Strip that ball. Strip that ball. Smooth. 56, Mike, 56. That's right, baby. They don't want it.
Throwing now is Breeze. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Hey, break it down, fellas. Break it down. 56. Mike's 56. We're good. Right forward. Ready. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. It's a party. Hey, easy. It's a party now. Yes.
On third and long, it's Breeze. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And this is picked up by the Saints. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Ready.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10.
Hey, easy.
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Kill.
Second and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here we go.
Right there. 54 Mike.
Again, it's Kamara. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
Brings up third down and 11.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long.
Check Mike 54. Hey, over. Get ready.
Mike 5-4. Army. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Come on, boy.
The clock showing 2 minutes even in what's been a memorable Super Bowl 54. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Check 99. Sponge. No.
He can run for it, and he will. And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. He'll get 7 yards there on the keeper, but still 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And it's off the left upright. Oh, my goodness. Heartache. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So this defense gets an assist from the goalpost, and as a result, it's going to keep them within 1 score.
Yeah, that looked to be good the whole way. But that is a big break here in the 4th quarter of a football game. Now your offense needs to find a way to capitalize.
Back to throw. Carr. They'll get this complete to Batson. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Back to throw, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Cameron Jordan in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Back to throw. And an alley to run. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. Now Carr. This is caught. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. They come up on a 1st and goal and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and a PAT for the lead. They'll try to run this one in. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Carr to throw. This is caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. To throw is Carr. And this is caught. Touchdown. And now they're an extra point away from winning this thing in the final seconds.
Well, that's the one they had to have. Put them in a position where they're tied up, but I got to get out of the way. We still got an extra point that's pretty crucial.
That's right. Just one more element to complete the victory. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that might be enough to win them the football game as they now take the lead in the final seconds. It's a very short kick taken by an up man.
The Saints convert 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
Let's see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. Call that a very strong gain of 24. So it all rests now on the right leg of Will Lutz. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. So it all rests now on the right leg of Will Lutz. This undoubtedly the biggest kick of his life. And no, wide left. It's no good. And a tough finish to this one.